Neurotypical spectrum disorder. It's often called the invisible disorder, but it's not as invisible as you think. Not if you know what you're looking for. I will say the women are easier to spot than the men, which is probably why it's less common for the men to be diagnosed as neurotypical. So let's talk about what neurotypical women look like, so you can catch it early. The neurotypical women will often opt for pretty clothing over comfort or even practicality, and it'll probably be beige or pastel. I'm not real sure what they have against real colors, but also their makeup, which they will always be wearing even if they're just sitting around the house, will also be pretty muted. Theory with this is they may have some kind of sensitivity to bright colors. They might find it overstimulating. More research is going to need to be done on that one. Neurotypical women will largely have naturally colored hair, and long hair at that. Particularly younger neurotypical women. Will also be brushed, possibly straightened, even if it's already straight. Probably have some sort of styling gel, cream, mousse, serum in it. Also, when I say naturally colored, I don't necessarily mean their natural color. I just mean like brown, red, blonde, or black, but not gray. Just to be clear, neurotypical women are almost never okay with grey. Tend to have this rigid aversion to it. Something about being able to tell their age. We know your hair isn't still brown at 80, Beverly. But anywho, neurotypical women will also often just like colour their hair the same colour it already is. No idea what that's about. They'll spend a lot of money to do that. Sometimes even doing it in groups and calling it a spa day. Not really sure what goes on at those. Never been invited to one. But they do often tend to come home with their nails done. When I say they got their nails done, I don't mean like with really cool colours or funky long ones or whatever. I mean they get fake nails pushed onto their current nails. They look exactly how they would anyway if they just kept growing them for a week. Honestly, some of their rituals are very confusing. Moving on, another way to spot a neurotypical woman. They will rarely have tattoos. They have very low pain threshold. So even if they do have any, it might be like a little tiny cute something that they got when they were 18 and in their bad bitch era. It might be like a little flower or butterfly or something on the hip. As far as jewelry, I feel like neurotypical women really struggle with sensory issues around jewelry. Mostly only really wear maybe 2 of anything. At most. And it'll be largely just gold or silver. Oh, obviously normal women will either wear no jewelry or every piece of jewelry that they own all at once. It could be made of metal, fabric, leather beads, or a shoelace they found at the park. Neurotypical women are trying to look more normal with their 2 rings, so credit for trying. So I can see a few of you right now with the cogs turning, thinking, I never realized Aunt Betty might actually be neurotypical with her blonde streaks and pastel pink blouse. Hopefully this video doesn't cause too much of a disruption and maybe just opens up a space for discussions amongst family members. Good luck.